Hello guys, what is up? So let's get this stream started and then we'll get to the working part. I'm gonna just check that everything is fine. It seems to be, we're live. Just shoot me in the chat or send a message. I really gotta work on my phrases. But yeah, anyways, today I'm going to do my usual work, which means some Webflow work for today. And I might be talking a little less. If you want to chat with me, of course, send a message to chat. I might try to explain some things that I'm working on just for those people who wanna watch this later on. But yeah, it's Monday morning and I have a good feeling about this week. Let's do some Webflow work and kick off this awesome week. Yeah, so let's get to it. I actually haven't decided yet what I'm about to do. In the last stream, I worked on this Reloom starter guide and tried the Reloom style guide builder. It's probably called style guide export. Yeah, anyways, I tried that one and it was quite cool. Definitely check out the last stream and Reloom. And I had some problems with the Reloom starter guide. So they have this clonable for Webflow and I wanted to edit it so that I could have some parts of the Webflow project already built in. And the Reloom app, the Webflow app, mentioned that I do not have the current style guide. So I played around with it and got it to work. It was probably because of me editing this style guide page. But as you can see, I now have it in the site info folder. So I have changed the location, but it still works. I'm just gonna quickly log in to Reloom. And let's try that again. Here we go. And it's all good. Class sync is on. And yeah, in this part, it gave me the message that you should update your clonable or templates. And yeah, as you can see, I have all sorts of things here. So privacy policies. I do not have the all the components I'd like to have. So I could start with updating those. I have actual client project too. And if you want to see me get to that, check out the timestamps. I try to be quite good with the timestamps, but firstly, I'm gonna update this template and I'm gonna check that this is the right template to use. I copied this quite many times, so I have already a finished template for that one and Reloom Starter Plus. When I get this to a somewhat better level, I might give these as a clonable, so you guys can use those if you want. I have the old one. I'm probably gonna delete that one at some point. So yeah, let's get to it. So let's make a few components. So these components are just for the company info, so that you can have company info in one component and use the component all around the site. So. There should be a shortcut. There's probably a shortcut for creating a component. Yeah, a component company address. As you can see, these are quite detailed things, detailed components, and I use this in the legal stuff, the policies. This copyright text is quite good. There's a little document write line that writes the year, current year. I could actually change this to company name. Okay, it just took me to there. I'd like it to be there. Let's delete that one. Shift Command A would be the copyright. The social media thing is actually quite handy too. Of course, it looks quite big right here, but you can adjust it with the max width. Okay, I believe I missed some folders here. So yeah, GDPR, let's edit that one, put it in the company info folder. Same with the registry name. And I'm just going to quickly go to the privacy policy. And there is, I'm not going to go through the privacy policy. That's quite long, and I'm not a what is it called, lawyer, so you should not take advice, legal advice from me. Here we go. So that's the GDPR person. Cookies, I believe. Are there any? Nope. There's a link. Maybe I will. Isn't there a link? There should be a link. Privacy policy. Here we go. I'm not gonna style the link because that will come from the starter guide. Accessibility. Here's one. And now I remember that the privacy policy will have the registry name. Or at least it should have somewhere. Actually, it does not have. I'm gonna check my old one. Old template, so let's see. Nope, there is not. It's just the person. I could, of course. One instance, take me to that. Okay, it's just the company info. Yeah, I just might leave that as it is. And in the last stream, I talked that I could do like templates or this template that has like a blog function. So the article page, CMS lists for, of course, the blog, categories and authors. So that would be a quite nice thing to have if you have a page that you are gonna build a blog to. So am I gonna do it right now? Yeah, I guess I could do it. I'm just gonna check that this is fine because I'm gonna copy this one. So those are drafts. I actually could like stage them for publish. Even if the client has some policies of their own, I will just use these pages because it's easy to link to these ones early in the process. Yeah, style guide should be fine. I changed to the Reloom one because it works better with the style guide exporter. And I have this components or component library. Actually, I have, let's edit the name. Component library, that sounds better. Here we go. Save draft. And this is just a place for the components. One could put them into style guide, but I believe that the style guide is already full of stuff, so another page is quite handy. Let's check the settings. Okay, that is not like, I'm gonna put that to my time zone. Chances are that even the English speaking customers are from my time zone. I am gonna put the language tag. And there's a, well, not warning, but info that if you use localization, you need to take that one off. Those sound just fine. Site access is fine. Starter Plus. I'm gonna click these on. There's a new one, asynchronous load on JS, and that's quite nice. I haven't ran into trouble with that one. That might change the way your custom code works. So keep that in mind if you want to use that, but in theory it should make your site load a bit faster. Here we go, that's good. Site SEO forms. Let's check the SEO. We do not want to index the subdomain. It's disabled. Save. And maybe I can even publish that one. Custom code, there's nothing here. So the Reloom template had some font optimizations here. And yeah, I changed the location of that style, or those styles, to the global styles component, which I plan to use on every page. So it cleans the custom code right here. Okay, here we go. Let's copy the site. Now archive, duplicate. Sip a bit of coffee. Copy of Reloom Starter Plus. This is the English version. Might do the Finnish version later on. With blog. Is that the way to spell with? Now I cannot even Google it. Let's try this one. Wikipedia, yeah. I have a feeling that usually means with, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna keep it safe. Just spell it out with block. Reloom started with block. I think that's quite like a descriptive. Publishing edge. Let's edit the subdomain. Open the site and let's create a blog. Come on. It did not work, or it was slow, so let's try again. Here we go. So I could just create a blog, but I want to build the categories and authors first. So let's start with the categories. Category, I'm fine with these. Those are quite good. Name slug, description. I'm not gonna need icon. And color, no. I can of course add those if the specific project demands, the client wants those, but for the time being, I'm just gonna go with the description, name slug and description. So the description is handy for meta meta description, yeah. And if you have the archive page, that you probably should have. Let's create that one. Here we go. We have categories. Let's do the same with the authors. Or should we go with the team members? What's the difference with the templates? Author has bio, bio summary, picture, email, Twitter. Team member has job title, phone, email. I'm gonna go with the team member. What one should be the slug? This is an interesting one. I'm trying to come up with a general one. Author is of course quite general for the blog. Team member. Maybe the team is good because usually I do the template or do the projects for companies that just have blogs. There have been some like publishers that have like authors or journalists writing the stuff, but I believe the team member is the more common one, at least for me. So profile picture, bio summary, job title, email, phone, Twitter link, Facebook link. I'm gonna delete the Facebook one. Maybe let's change this to LinkedIn. At least in my projects, the LinkedIn is more common than Twitter or X. Let's create a collection. So we have categories, team members, maybe the other way around. And finally, the blog post. Collection URL, let's think. I usually like to use the word blog. Of course, I had to go through the actual discussion with the client or propose that this should be something, the collection URL should be something or the other, and things like the past, the previous site and its structure will of course affect this, but I usually like to go with the blog. It's quite, I should not say easy, but it's not like scary or too official, if you know what I mean. Let's see, name, select, post body, post summary, main image, thumbnail image, featured. Actually, that's the featured thing is quite handy. I'm gonna delete this. I do not need a color for every specific blog. And I'm gonna create the reference field. So multi-reference for category. And a reference field for team member. Here I'm gonna call it an author. Yeah, I believe that's fine. And one thing that came to my mind is about the team members, because usually the team members are in a list on some sort of team page. So I wanna have an order field because everybody wants to put the team members in a specific order. And the number field is probably the easiest way to do that. Smallest number. maybe I can actually allow negative numbers. Here we go. Now I'm thinking that should I do some like dummy contents here, but I think that I'm not gonna do that. That is quite easy to do in every project, so I'm not gonna do that, and you will eventually have to delete those. So you might have a situation where you just wanna, or you already have like the block content, and you can just import it. I believe that's all I'm gonna do here. Yeah, maybe I can publish this. Okay, that was a good warm-up for this day. Should we start with or go to an actual client project? No denials in the chat, so I'm just gonna continue with my flow. There's quite a few flow apps, so there's Webflow, Workflow, all those flows, and of course flow states and whatever. Here's my actual thumbnail creation in Figma. This is my like Figma, not that well organized. There's a bunch of images of me to use in this thumbnails, but I can close that one and go to the actual client project. So let's see, where was I? So this is of course in Finnish, don't let that bother you. I have done quite a lot here. I believe there are some pages that need some like details. You can check out this blog page. I see that those tags are not like what is it, linked to the actual tags, and same with the last block list. I can also see that the navbar interaction does not work. So I'm gonna start editing this. And my goal is to get to a level that this is like quite finalized. The one page, the blog page, I mean. And here you can again see that I cannot speak and focus on at the same time while page is scrolling. That's the one I want to use. Here we go. That's good. So I have a block, a link. I'm gonna put that to the not there. There, the actual block upper page category. Okay, how should I do this? There's a single category. Should I just put all the categories here? Probably not. I'm gonna just put the first one. So what I need is a CMS. Not there, here. I believe I have a single category here. Let's see. Yes, I do. That means head category, so the main category. So I do not need that one. I basically have two category reference fields. One is for a single main category, and the other one is for all the categories. See that there is not a main category in this block, so I'm just gonna go and do a conditional thing, if statement for the separator. Where is the field? Where is the field? Here we go. Okay, so there are the dates. As I'm working with the categories, I'm gonna do the thing back here. I'm gonna use this, the same like names like here. They come from Reloom. Let's see, do we have an item? No, we don't. It's just tag list. Let's create one. Tag list item. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna grab one of these and put it in there, but I haven't connected it to anything yet, so here we go. Come on. Okay, now there's too many tags. And I'm just gonna edit this so we can see how it looks. Okay, I believe we do not have any categories. That's a bummer. I sometimes prompt the thing with finish, and it kind of gets me the results, but they are always in English. So the theme and the content is kind of right, but it's in English, which is fine for me. But when I'm asking in Finnish, that is not what I'm expecting. Yeah, those are not perfect. I should have prompted something else, but let's not get stuck on that. Let's queue to publish. Some say that the new publishing options are not optimal. I gotta say it took some time to get used to those. Okay, here we have the tags. Let's put it in current category so they are actual links. And then we have the social shares. For this one, we need FinSuite attributes. Social share. This is one thing I'd like to do with the template that we were building. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna edit this. That looks fine. Okay, we have the tag. I was saying something, but I'm not sure what I was saying. So let's copy that one. Facebook, Pinterest. So X is now updated here. Let's see. Here we go. And if you're wondering what is this, so this is just a additional functionality for Webflow. When user clicks those, it opens the social media and like starts to create a post with the link. That's probably just X. And then we have Facebook. Now conditional custom attributes. Here we go. Oh, and I believe we have this here too. So there are two instances of this. We'll see if those work without any. I'm constantly clicking the conditions without any changes to the attributes. And the link thing will be just a copy link. We'll do that in a second, well, in a minute, in a half an hour maybe. Facebook. So we have those. Let's publish the site. Sip some coffee. Go to check those out. So LinkedIn opens. What about X? Does not open. What about Facebook? Nope. That's weird. Well, the LinkedIn opens, but the others won't. Did I misspell something? Is X. Put it in a link, right? Facebook seems right. Let's check. How about the ones down here? Again, LinkedIn works fine. That does not. Here the Facebook works. Weird. What about here? Yeah, we might have to do a couple of things. So let's try the Twitter one. That's it. This is the one. those working, and this will be dash -2. Okay, let's republish. The Twitter works, the Facebook works. How about this? LinkedIn works. Twitter works. Beautiful. That's good. I'm not actually sure how often people use those, but it makes it look professional. Like you have a easy way to share the things. Okay, then we go back here, all solutions. Click. I don't want that one. Copy to clipboard. This is the one. This could be quite easy to do with a custom code. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to add this. I'm just gonna delete the comments. Here we go, and on that one, click trigger, click. Then we need a target. So there are quick instructions, copy target, and we need the whole like what is it called? Link, like whole link with the domain and all the stuff. So copy this. I'm actually going to do a little embed code. I was thinking that there was an embed code, but that was just the icon. So this could be just a, let's say it's a div. Here we're gonna, well actually first we're gonna do this one. It is copy this. Was it that? Copy this, yeah. And in here we're gonna add the actual URL. And we're gonna get the slug from here. I renamed the slug to URL. For some reason I feel that that's way easier to grasp. gonna check this like is right. That like collection list URL is right. And this is of course the final URL. And I'm probably gonna wanna hide this. I'm gonna copy this. Where am I? Here we go. And for this one, copy this, -2. Save and copy. Let's see if that works. Usually the FinSuite attributes work even if you just put the display none there. Okay, that's weird. Why did it go back there? So for some reason, my background image popped on the thing. I guess I changed something because this has also changed. Let's check this one. Okay, that works. There is one thing we could do. Message. Copied. But we do not have like text field in there. Maybe an active class. So here's I want to change the style of the element when the content is copied. Copy click active. Yeah, maybe I'm not gonna do that. Those are the minor details that you of course should do, but I believe I have more important stuff right now to do here. So let's see what's the deal. The preview it works fine. Let's try to publish that one more time. Yeah, it's on top of everything. Let's see. So I have this blog post header, and inside there is a section BG wrap. It's 0, the index. I just do I have padding global and it has 10, so that is just weird. Okay, what is this relative to body? Let's say this could be relative. Actually, it might be already, but let's try this one. Yeah, it's on top of that. So this is the thing with Webflow coding, that you come across different things that you do not know why they happen, and you need to like sort them out. Usually it's just some logical thing, but sometimes it might be just a bug in Webflow. So in that part, it is good to have some experience to know if it's a bug or something else. Yeah, it seems to be on top of the pages throughout the breakpoints and on top of the texts. Let's check this one out again. Is it the 0? What could it be? This one now. Those are just fine. What about this one? It's static too. Okay, so this is for some reason inside there. Is that truly so? Padding custom. No. Padding global. Yeah, in a container large, there seems to be section BG wrap. And my container large is clearly not. Yeah, there is not a bit. Oh, now I know what it might be. Maybe I did not close the tag. What's my embed code? Yeah, I just started another one. Okay. And the same thing is probably here too. Close your tags. And everything is fine again. Okay, we should do this next. Blog list. So I love the reloom thing because it saves a lot of time. But then you find all these things that it could do for you on top of everything they have already done, like the CMS things. I'd love if they were just ready here, and there would be some way to connect them to your CMS lists. But that's probably not anywhere near. Well, maybe AI could help that with that. Okay, block. Let's start with the wrapper. I'm just using keyboard shortcuts to navigate. It is very handy, especially this with the collection lists. Then I'm gonna just copy this element, paste it in, delete this, and let's see what we have here. I'm not gonna use the read time. This will be the header category. It's not gonna be in a link. And I'm gonna do a conditional thing there. Actually, the whole meta thing could be conditional. If there is a main category, it's visible. Blog title, did not want to drag that. Summary, read more. Let's check what I have used here in my plan. There it is. Read more. Why are these like that? Here we go. It's not identical, but it's good. And what else? Of course, the image, yeah. Small image. And I want to have a little bit of roundness in the corners. .5 rem. Here we go. And I'm gonna limit this to 3. I'm gonna sort this. I have a separate date field in this project, just to keep it clear when the blogs or articles are published. So yeah, and then let's see, this is a blog page. Let's see. I remember the client wanted to have some sort of say or ability to control these articles right here, the recommended articles. Let's do we have a field for that? No, we don't. So I'm gonna create a multi-reference field. The idea behind this is that we want to have a fallback option if the client does not put any articles in this field I'm about to create. Then there will be just the newest articles. But if he or she does, of course we're gonna show the list that contains the articles that client has chosen. So that's basically recommended articles in Finnish. I'm going to choose the blog. And I'm going to explain here in Finnish what this field does. go. Let's pick some or do some examples. Let's queue to publish. And here we go. So there's a block list. I'm going to duplicate this one. I might need to put this in a wrapper. Yeah, there is no conditional things. Actually, I'm gonna click Command Z because I believe I did not click put in the link settings current block. Here we go. Everything else seems to be in order. That's a fake button because all of this is a link. Yeah, that's good. Command and D, duplicate. Come on, let me do a div block. There is already a list wrapper, so this is a conditional wrapper. These are not for styles, these are for settings. So the first one will be the one with the actually chosen articles, and the second one will be the one with the newest articles. Come on. Yeah. And then I'm gonna filter the list. Contains current blog. Does this work? Not like that. Contains. Yeah, this does not work. Let me think, how should I build this? There's a logical error, so it's article. Actually, yeah. That's a multi-reference field, so I need to unbind this. And yeah, that's probably what I need to do. Candies, luckily I have this FinSuite thing. And I'm gonna unbind this. Meanwhile, I'm gonna grab some water. Here we go, let's see, did it unbind? Yes, it did. Let's not plug it, it is. Suositel, so the recommended. Did I just pick 2 for that? Maybe. And then I'll have to link the things again. This is sometimes quite hard to find the fields here. It's visible when it's set. Here we go. That's just fine. And then the link. Current blog. Let's see. I believe that's good. Good for now. So those are working, the dates are there. The share things are working. There's a quite long gap. Probably should do something about that. Where's my padding section? There it is. So I need the gap below the section, but I do not want to have it on top. Let's see, do I have any classes for that? This one custom. It's the other way around. I'm going to duplicate this one custom too. There could be a better name. So this will be 0 and this will be 8 rems, like that. That's better. I'm gonna check the smaller screen sizes. This holds up. I'm not sure what that is. It still fits 3 just fine. This could be 2. This still works. There is actually quite not that much space right there. So post header. Let's put that on the components level. Maybe not that much. 3 is fine. Might want to add some spacing there. There's actually already a place for that. That's good. That is fine. There's a button. And since when have we had a button? That's probably it. For what reason it is different in here? I'm just going to translate it and take one combo class away. That's good. And now we can have just one column. Yeah, this seems to work quite well. The background image could be like bigger. So let's check that one. white. I'm gonna go here and increase that. Here it's full width. Let's see, mobile, yeah, that is fine. One thing that bothers me is the quote style. That is not too cool, or that's the default style. So I'm gonna edit this one, and the thing, let's see if I can find, yeah. The thing with rich text is that it's not that easy to edit. So many times I duplicate the rich text field, then disconnect the property, then I will have the rich text element with the default text, and I can get my hands to the actual style. So you want to use the pink tag and nest it inside the current, or your current rich text element. I just wanna edit the style, so let's use firstly some of our brand colors. Brand light, maybe, that's good. And let's put some margin here. That's good. How about bold or medium? Yeah, that's good. I will try out a bit longer. Yeah, why you are so stubborn. Longer text. Actually, I'm gonna center this like that, and I'm gonna do the same border thing to the other side. Brand light, I believe. That's quite good. Should we increase the size a bit? Maybe the line height could be a little shorter, like that. I'm gonna add some margin, even more, so it's clear that this is a quote. Of course, one could use the quotes like this. Okay, and when I'm done with the text field, I'm gonna put a little hide tag, which hides the text field. And then we have the actual CMS text, or the article text. I'm gonna click publish. Okay. This is quite good. Let's see, I have the reference template here. And what do we have here? We have the same kind of block list here. Some text fields, some of these are combined. Then we have a gallery field which has a slider element, and you know what that means. We somehow have to put CMS elements inside the gallery. And we have, of course, this first page. Let's check the plan or the design. Here we have quite boring background image. We have those little elements. It's a bit wider. The hero section. We have the slider here. And this has a little bit of different like style. This is the reference page. So the company sells tiles, and they of course want to showcase the company's structures, buildings that their tiles have been used. I'm just wondering, where should I start? Probably with the hero, the first section. Let's see, do we have content here? Yeah, let's put some categories here. Let's start building. At some points I'm gonna edit the names, the class names, because Webflow really brings the numbers with the sync. Sometimes, not always, depending on which part of the process or their app you like copy. Sometimes they will sync the names. Okay, here we go. We have that one. Do we have any buttons? We do not. Or maybe we should have some buttons. Maybe not. Again, I'm just checking if the navigation interaction works. And I remember I used a card behind the text. So that we do not have to use the overlay. I'm just gonna duplicate this, and this will be header 5. Should I go with 2 rems? Maybe. Background. So the brand color is green, but I'm not sure if it works with all the colors that can be behind it, so I might go with a neutral like that. Then I'm gonna unlink that and put a little of opacity there, and box shadow, backdrop filters, blur, color is the one I'm looking for. For some reason, it did not do that. Let's try that one. Or did I just not see that? Okay, that's better. Let's check that one. Yeah, the red in the background image is quite big, so let's check if we have some other items. Well, the pizza item. Okay, now I'm getting hungry again. But as you can see, the neutral color works already better right here. I might wanna okay, why did you do that? Here we go. And I do not want this to be like full height. So there's the height for the content, but why is it still so damn high? What if we just take that one away? Yeah. That's better. Now we can edit the height with this. So yeah, there is section header 5. It has some height or padding also. So that's the one I was searching for. But that looks just fine. I'm gonna let that be like it is. I have container large there, and I do not want to have container large here. This will be medium, like that. So on larger sides, this will be wider than the second one. Just gonna delete the max white. That is a bit too wide, so I'm gonna try out container small. Here we go. Looks better. So the end result is almost the same, but I deleted one like div from the middle, so it's a bit like lighter, if you may. Okay, image gallery. Let's see. It's this one. I do not have an image right there, so that title, I mean. So I'm gonna delete that one, and I'm gonna padding section small, maybe? Do we even need that one? Maybe we don't. Because the previous and following sections have the padding, so this would not need it. But I remembered that there are some details right here that need to be added. I believe I had the same kind of things right here. I'm gonna make a duplicate of this one. I'm gonna disconnect so that I can just cut this and paste it in my reference place. Let's see, did I have a rich text? I did not want to edit the rich text. Let's see. It's probably not that one. Or was it? Yes, it was. It is just completely different text right there. I'm gonna edit the text. That one I will need. I will actually need maybe another collection page, but collection list, but I'm gonna just add a spacer. Let's go with the medium one. Do we even have a place? Yes, we do. So I'm gonna delete that one. Hello, Memo. Thanks for the good fishes. So yeah, you can see how easily I'm distracted if someone sends a message. Same happened with the last stream. I was totally distracted, and now I need to somehow do my work. So yeah, I will need a link actually for this one. I'm just wondering if I should name these classes, because of course in theory it's always a good thing to name this, but when I do not need any like styles for these, that might be a bit useless. Let's see if I could convert this to link. Yes, I can. So yeah, my textile link is quite light. The color is quite light, so I'm wondering if I should make it a bit darker. And maybe there could be a bit more air between those, so I might end up doing the styles, even though I just said they might be useless. And I'm actually going to duplicate this one. Just gonna add a little bit of space between those. Yeah, in the design, those are like black, or the useful black the shade of black we are using, so I might use and that didn't work, so I'm gonna edit link secondary. That's better. And you can see these errors. That's because I have imported these sections from Reloom and used the old style guide, so it cannot like combine or link all the variables correctly. Okay, that is good enough for now. Yeah, and I'm gonna move on to the slider. I gotta say, I do not like the sliders. People do not like use them, and Webflow could do a better job with the CMS integration. So I have 3 slides here by default. And now I'm thinking that should I do a CMS slider using the FinSuite attributes? That way there could be however many slides, because I have a multi-image field. But then again, it would be a bit simpler, bit lighter if I just manually put, let's say, 5 slides here, and every slide would contain a CMS list. But then again, that would mean that there should be 5 images every time. Well, maybe not. We could do no, we should, yeah, that would mean, because if we have a one field to put all the gallery images, so I cannot do a combination, and not combination, conditional thing for every slide, depending on how many images there are. So let's do a and repeat thing. that's a simple slider, so they should not take too much time. And while I'm here, I'm gonna make the title text too. Here we go. Yeah, then we need, of course, a CMS list. I'm going to put it in this components element. I'm going to copy the gallery 20 and underscore. Start naming this. Let's say hidden list, because it will be hidden. And I'm just gonna copy the image wrapper, put it inside there, click the image, choose the image like that. So here are the images. I'm gonna hide that one, and I have some attributes to put here. So list, collection list, what else? Slider, of course, the same name. Is that all? Reset interactions. Want to use interactions? Yeah, I believe there are some interactions, so we're gonna put those there too. This will be in the same element than the slider thing. Okay, let's try this out. That is not the right page. And would you look at that? There it is. It's big. Those are like full height images, so it's hard to navigate. At least in here, I have the zoom in Reiki at 100, and yeah, but that works. I'm gonna edit those bit. Let's see where it gets the height. max height of SVH. It did nothing. At least in here. Yeah, that works, but it like it messes up the aspect ratio. So I'm wondering what I should do. What about if we max? No, that's not good. Should have container large. So this should like gap at some point. The whole section. So these are quite wide. Those are not 16 by 9. That the aspect ratio in the images are. Well, let's see what if I zoom out. Yeah, there is a limit to that. What if I put a container medium here? Wrong way. Yeah, that's better. Way better. Okay, let's just round up the corners and call it a day. No, we're not gonna end the day just yet. This is heading 3. Is that a proper way to do that? I'm not sure. I'm just connecting the fields. That is not a logo image. Style. Say widescreen and contain. Go and contain right there. That's better. And I should also do the conditional things. So if the image is not set, like that. There is another one. If the logo is not set, or it is set, and we have a divider. 2 pixels, is that too much? Yeah, that's probably better. Okay, that is just fine. Let's check the plan or design. Okay, again, I didn't have padding right there, so custom one, no. Custom 2, and I'm gonna use the container small, like in there. And then we have the last element. Okay, this should be quite easy. We'll just have to put in a CMS field. But this is way too high. That's better. And it was not that one. I guess in the title of this stream, I promised less talk and more Webflow. And now I'm getting more silent when I'm getting into this thing. Well, it's probably because I'm getting hungry and the lunchtime is closing in. But we're gonna finish this page, at least at some level, and call it a day. Well, at least a stream day. So. I'm wondering if I should have renamed these classes, because this is not like a blog, these are references, but then again I want them to look the same, so I'm just gonna go with this one. Okay, there are mobile landscapes. Oh yeah, there's the button that I wondered about. Okay, let's put a filter limit. that one. Category tag is alternative, and you should be link alternative and background alternative. Like that. Oh yeah, I do not have the same main category in the references CMS collection, so I'm gonna just call these references. I'm not gonna use a link there because it's already in a link. Let's put the link. There, the image. Bottom, this button does not work here, so do I need another combo class, or am I just gonna actually I'm just gonna edit and take away the background color. What's the button BG? Oh, I know. Yeah, that didn't work for some reason. What's the... I can clearly see that there's... Oh, box shadow, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, that's good. Let's throw in a link. I usually do a link check afterwards, just to check that every button and link has a destination. But it's good to throw in some links when you're building the things. Okay, there is not a lot of room before the footers, so I'm gonna copy the spacer. And I'm actually gonna make that a little smaller. Not small, smaller. Here we go. Let's check. Okay, that is wide. Did I pull everything out of container large? How about like this? That is still quite large. Okay, that's better. Let's do a quick check for the other screen sizes. That looks a bit weird, but let's just put that right there. And is there some sort of divider? That is, yeah, hidden. Well, let's let it be. I'm gonna check this again when we have like actual content. Those are quite big. Yeah, that's good enough for today. So yeah, quite CMS heavy start for the week, but I believe this was quite a good session. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you wish to see some part of my work or some themes on the streams. I try to do these streams every Monday. This is the second Monday I've been able to do that, but that is my aim. And yeah, I haven't posted this like on a schedule, or I haven't done a schedule, but I'm really thinking of telling people before the actual stream that, hey, I'm live. Yeah, but I'm gonna continue with this project. Hopefully we can publish this quite fast. There are some content like texts that need to be found, if you may, and put into this project the usual stuff. But I believe we're quite long, or how should I say it? Like, this has come a long way this far, and when we get the content, all there is to do then is just fine tune, put everything on their places, and check everything, and we're ready to publish. Yeah, I had a lot of things on my mind that we could talk about, like the Reloom stuff, new Webflow stuff, and maybe some AI things too, but I'm gonna leave them to the later things. Oh yeah, and I'm actually planning a video about Adobe. That's gonna be an interesting one, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, but I guess there's nothing much here. I'm gonna go and eat again, as I usually do after the streams. Thanks for being here. Leave a like, consider subscribing. It's free, it's easy, and it means a world to me, so that would be awesome. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh shoot, I still have to find the go offline button. There it goes.